Hey guys, this is Sherrie Cook, also known as Sherrie Rempreneur. I'm a director for the Harmonic Superstars team, and this is my training call that I did back in October about customer service. So bear with me, it's basically not going to be exactly the same, but it will be similar. So, it's a pleasure to be speaking with you this evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Sherrie, a director for the Harmonic Superstars team. I joined Scentsy August 1st, 2013. My sponsor, Gemma Farquharson, invited me to her launch party via a Facebook event invite. I had no idea what Scentsy was. I was involved in another MLM company at the time. I only attended to find new leads. Little did I know that I would fall in love all over again and be walking away with a brand new business. What a journey it has been. I have one daughter, Keris, who is 6. She is my why. She is living proof that miracles do happen. Because of her, I have the drive and determination to succeed. She fills my life with pride and joy, and at times is the only thing that keeps me going. Before Keris came into the world, I had 5 miscarriages due to immune and blood disorders. I never thought I would have children. After a turmoil time and bittersweet pregnancy, she came into the world November 14th, 2009. I always get emotional about that. People know me for being strong, but I am sensitive too, as you've just heard. Anyway, from the moment I had her, I made a promise to never miss a moment, and always knew that I wanted to work for myself. I have been in party plan, multi-level marketing and direct sales since she was 2 weeks old. Prior to pregnancy, my job roles included team leading, customer service and personal assistant work. I have worked since I was 13 years old. Before then I did a paper round, so you could say 10. Although my aim in life and with this business is to give my child everything I never had and allowing myself to live a life I've never had. Because of Scentsy, me and Keris have lots of memories to treasure. I can drop my daughter off at school and pick her up every day. She can attend clubs and excel in hobbies. Not just survive, but actually live. I can now provide for me and her alone. I don't have to depend on anybody else for that. And that's what's most important to me. To have peace of mind financially and professionally. Nobody can take my job away from me. It is up to me to make it work. Which is where my journey began with finding customers. To have a business, we need to have customers. Let's face it, without customers, you wouldn't have a business. Customers are the most important part of our business. They should be top priority. So who is a customer? Everybody. You, me, the postman, everybody is a potential customer. I have a memory jogger to help build on your 100 list. If you would like a copy, please give me a shout or have a look online. You know, it could be the receptionist behind the counter at the doctor's. It could be the doctor, a friend of a friend. How many beauticians do you know? How many teachers do you know? Anything like that. Building a business can be daunting if you don't know how. You're faced with new experiences that make you feel uncomfortable. The best way to get it is to learn, personally develop and practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. You start off by sharing the product with people you know. Then they share it with people they know. In the early days, I would ask the people I knew for help. I wouldn't directly sell to them. I asked them to take a sample of the products and share it with people they knew in return for some honest feedback. This in turn produced orders and party bookings. Some said no, but I carried on my journey and knew exactly eventually they would come. At the end of the day, no is next opportunity, and it may not be a no forever, it's just a no for now. It doesn't end there though. For some it's not that simple. You've exhausted everybody you know, then where do you go? You need to meet people. Become a social butterfly, put yourself out there, find a new network through doing events, taking up a hobby. I used to choose the gym, now I'll choose a class or activity where there will be people I can build relationships with. Not only that, you meet like-minded people. So go out there, live your life and naturally attract your customers. For events, Storefinder.com is an amazing site that you can register to for £10 a month. This is where you will find local events to have a stand, and local event organisers will be able to contact you also. Attending events and parties, even dropping baskets, you are representing yourself, your business and the company. Presentation is everything. Think as a customer would. They see you and your display. Are you sitting behind the table or standing next to it with a smile on your face? Sometimes I'm not even at my table, I'm networking with other event holders, granted. But if you're sitting behind the table, it's likely they will walk on by. If you make eye contact with a smile, even throw in a compliment, it's likely they will come over and have a closer look. Then you can ask the question, have you seen Scentsy before? If it's a family style event, I have a tower of balloons ready to hand out to children and say to their parents, there's a prize in there if you book a party. There's loads of different tips and techniques you can use. You have to think outside the box. I then hand them a Scentsy zip sack with my business card, a product sheet and felt sample on. That way they've got the catalogue at hand. These are handy to give out to everybody at an event. It's like a catalogue on the go which will fit perfectly in their purse. Each party I attend, I staple these packs to the back of the catalogue to be taken home. Again, it's saving yourself money on literature, and it's also easier for the person to put it in their purse. So firstly, you sell yourself. How you present yourself, your body language, eye contact, whether you've got a smile on your face, that type of thing. Then you sell the product. How do you sell the product? It looks like those candle things. So are you going to go and speak to people? Are you going to ask them? Are you going to wait for them to come to you? How are you going to do it? You then sell the opportunity. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for trying the product. If it wasn't for seeing the product and experiencing it, then I wouldn't be in this business right now. So the core value is to get it in front of people. I find the product sells itself once it's tried anyway. You're just there to show. So the most important part is to make a connection with people through presentation, conversation and your attitude. Listen to them. Stop talking and listen to them. Get to know them. Be fun, enthusiastic and positive. The whole process begins with a customer. The best customers make excellent recruits. So even team building begins with finding a customer. This is why it's important to develop a habit of continuously finding customers, because you may have one that orders every month, then she becomes a recruit. You've lost her PRV. You've lost your business. If you make a conscious effort to be consistently growing your business through meeting new people, then you will never need to worry. Think attractive versus unattractive. What catches your eye? What puts you off? Even your online presence. Is someone that writes negative Facebook statuses all day going to attract people wanting to buy from them? Yes, be authentic. And yes, we all have lives and we are all human. We all have stuff going on. We all have problems. It's our perception and how we choose to share that with the world that creates our image. Even if you're advertising all day online, that puts people off too. It's about finding a balance, not just getting to know your customers, but letting them get to know you too and becoming the best version of yourself that you possibly can. The key is to build a relationship. So once I've finished giving my presentation at an event or party, I then ask them to fill out this questionnaire. I do actually go up to people in events and ask them if they want to enter my prize draw. At an event, I always mention getting the product for free by hosting a party, which they can have at home or as a try before you buy basket. If they fill out this questionnaire, I can then contact them to arrange. The fortune is in the follow-up. At a party, I ask everybody to fill it out and to write all the fragrances they like on the back, killing two birds with one stone. This way I can keep it as a reference. Even if they don't order that day, I know what they like. If they want to order in the future, it will save you and the customer time for future orders. It also helps me know what they're interested in, as well as where we met. I never used to have the event details part, but this becomes handy because if your hostess becomes a recruit, it's likely that those customers will then become hers. And if you have a customer group, You then know who to remove from your group. Just never throw their details away, as your recruit may become inactive and those customers will still need a supplier. It is also a wise idea to have everybody's email address, so this needs to be emphasised because you can then add people to your customer group instead of having to become Facebook friends. Facebook does have a limit on friends, so I choose to befriend my hosts rather than all their guests. It also helps me when they do book a party to have a Facebook event that I can add things to, like the catalogue link, videos about the products, and the other items in the build-up of the party. Remember, you are building a relationship, not just a sale, so when you do follow up with them, make sure you're not hounding them. They're already on your group, but you should follow up with them and call every now and then. Maybe at the start of a new catalogue. See if they need anything. See if you can send them the catalogue. See if they would like to book a party. After an event, I do call them within the week. I make a note of this using the profiling sheet. Not only that, it helps me to remember too. Although I'm not looking at them as a customer, I am looking at them as a friend. So I have a conversation with my friend, a catch-up, filling in the sheet along the way. I also do this for my team as well. Listening to them in this conversation helps me to understand them and helps me to understand if I can help them with our opportunity. I will then staple this to the questionnaire sheet. These are great tools to have when you have an empty diary. You can go through each one that selected yes to a basket or a party and then contact them and ask if they would like to book. I would never just end it on no. I would ask if they knew anybody who would be interested or if I could contact them at the next catalogue. Sometimes they say yes, so you'll get that person's details. I always reward a referral with a free gift. Sometimes they say no, so then I would say, can I call you when we release the new catalogue? 9 times out of 10 you get a yes. I would then file these in a folder to call in the next season. No doesn't always mean no, it means not now. Apparently you have to ask somebody 7 times to get a solid no. There's a great book which is also an audio as well called Go for No by Richard Fenton. I recommend you get it. So, you attend the party. Prior to this party, I do my utmost to give them a basket a week or so ahead of the event. Unless I have none going, then I will take one with me to give out there, or share with the host to help boost her sales, and give her the best opportunity in gaining lots of discounted items. On arrival of the party, I always take a customer card thanking them, as well as a small gift like a spatula, something they can use. It's the little things that count to create more value. I always share with my guests what the hostess can get for hosting a party. And at the end of the party, always share what the hostess has to spend. Another great idea is to take a picture of all the items she did get. My last hostess got a love warmer and 6 bars of wax for £20, all because she hosted a party. You can then take a picture, upload it on social media and tag them in it also. It will open you up to her network and share with your network what is achievable. A love warmer is usually £28 on its own, and then 6 bars of wax is £27.50, so it definitely pays to party. When it comes to delivery day for me, I will put a sticker with my details on every single item. The inside of the wax bars, on the bottom of warmers, wherever there's a product there's a sticker. Even if your customer has your business card, there's no guarantee that you will be in touch. Anything can happen, and when they run out of wax, your details are there right in front of them, making it simple and easy. Each person that spends over £20 in a transaction receives a loyalty card. I keep track of this by adding loyalty next to their first name when entering customer details on our workstation. So the next time I order, I know they need a star. Once the card is full, they will get a free gift with their next order. Apparently, businesses with loyalty programs are 88% more profitable than competitors who don't. Just because you have a customer doesn't mean they will be loyal to you. You have to work at keeping them too. Your attitude and how you treat them is what will keep them. According to statistics, 86% of people will pay more for better customer service experience, which will help us against competitors. I go to the salon, the same one, just to finish my loyalty card. Even McDonald's give me a free latte now and then. These little rewards mean so much and can be pivotal in keeping your customer base. You have to think outside of the box. Look at businesses around you. We shop daily. We pay bills. We are all customers of something. What do they do that you could do? I love gift vouchers. I know it's a gift I would like, but can purchase at my own leisure, rather than be dissatisfied by something I don't like. Gift vouchers are a great idea for those that want to buy Scentsy as gifts but don't know what to get. As you experience your own customer service, take in what's being done and how it's being done. Think, how could this service be better? And relate that to your own businesses. I was having some issues with my car a few weeks back. I called a garage telling them my issues. They said I had to contact the manufacturer. Immediately I wasn't happy. I thought to myself, this is a garage, I'm the customer, I shouldn't be finding the parts. Surely they should do this, then quote me. Anyhow, that is what I would have done if it was my business. Going that extra mile. As we grow, the awareness grows. More and more people join, so your customers may know a handful of consultants. I don't know about you, but certainly for me, I know some of my customers have been approached to buy from somebody else, or have been told about somebody else. If they've had a bad experience with you, you can guarantee they will go elsewhere. I had a lady who had a basket from me. I picked up that basket and she said to me that she had got one from another lady around the same time to compare the two. She chose to buy from me because the other consultant didn't show up on time and didn't make her aware. The other consultant stood at her door and handed it to her and said I would be back Monday to collect it from you. Monday came and she didn't turn up. Again, she wasn't informed. I drop off my baskets and it's like a social event. I tend to stay for at least half an hour, talking to my customers, going through the basket contents with them, then letting them know when I will collect, or if I'm unaware of when that will be. I say I will be in touch with you at the beginning of next week. I always keep my word and set little reminders on my phone. The calendar and the notes section are amazing, just in case. Even after having the basket a few days, I send them a message to see how they're getting on, and a little advert for them to advertise they have a basket if they wanted to use it. Sometimes things are out of our control, like order delays, etc. But if you educate your customers in the beginning and it's out of your control, then that's no reason why it should go against you. Customers appreciate honesty. I placed an order with somebody over 2 weeks ago. This lady told me I would wait 48 hours. Maybe she meant 48 days. Anyhow, I messaged her after 1 week and said that I still hadn't received my order. She then said she would speak with the lady she ordered it from. I didn't know she had to order it through somebody else. I asked her to keep me posted, and still, as I write this training, 5 days later, I haven't heard anything. Now, even if it was late, I would appreciate being kept informed. The not knowing part is where the frustration lies. We know Scentsy have a 10 working day policy to cover busy periods, so I always state to my customers, your order should be with you within 2 weeks, if not before. 9 times out of 10 they get it earlier and are always happy with that. When there are delays, all you can do is apologise and keep your customers informed. Think about when we have a complaint against a company. A lot of the time it's the company, not the representative, which is what we are. What about newsletters? Ever thought I have too much junk mail? I know I have. Well, these companies have your email address, so unless you unsubscribe, you will get their junk. Having your customer's email address is great for sending customer newsletters. You can't always rely on social media. You should aim to cover every area. Some will read email, some will be on social media. Have it all covered. I send a monthly newsletter, but not only that, every reunion I send out a huge giveaway via email, as personal specials cannot be done online. I ask them to add 100 people to my customer group over the period of a month. I will then draw a winner at random for free products worth £50+. How I do this is I use the extra product from bringing a guest to a reunion. Sending the newsletters during August, November, February and May. Sorry, this has been edited. I used to do it quarterly. I now do it monthly because I have learned that Some people do see social media. Some people do respond to emails. Some people respond better to calls. I think it's always best to ring them, whether you've sent a customer email or not, to give them that personal feeling. August, you have the free prize giveaway, and you can talk about the next incentive trip that's just been released, so that would be exciting. November is the month before Christmas, so you wish them a happy Christmas, thanking them for their customer loyalty and letting them know your last order date. February, if you attended or even if you didn't, you can talk about the leadership trip, 10% off, and the fact a new catalogue is released in March. Offer extras for those that book parties. Sometimes my most loyal hosts will get an extra half price item. As a consultant, we get the perpetual party reward, so we can do this. I even use it for event raffle prizes. That way a new customer could come, getting something for half price. This usually leads to a basket, as I want to know what smells my customer like before buying. Coming back to May again, there should have been a trip that you can speak about, as well as hosting a summer barbecue or party event. You don't always need to do it like a party. You can just go along with some brochures and the sense to socialise. I treat every event I have been invited to as a business event. So long as I'm prepared with business cards, catalogues, some samples, I know something will come from it. There is so much to cover on customer service. I don't want to bore you if I haven't already. You have so many aspects to cover, we could be here all night, but generally it's a whole process that you can get better at through practice. The only way to learn is by taking action and responsibility. Making mistakes shows that you're trying. Branding yourself with every little detail for your image means so much. Even my bags are purple for customer orders and their names are written in a green Sharpie pen. My mail is sent out in purple envelopes with green star stickers for sealing. That's for my customers. I have separate branding for my team. I have products in my car ready for those moments. The man cleaning your car could be intrigued by the smell, especially when you go for an MOT or a service. Have business cards on you wherever you go. People know me for leaving cards everywhere, but not only that, even on a night out I gained 2 customers. We got talking, they asked if I was on Facebook. I said sure, take my card, link with me on my page, then I will add you. That I did do, and those 2 ladies have been my customers ever since. Whenever anybody asks what you do, be ready to give them a card or even a product sheet. It's not always about sales, it's about sharing. When you do a party and give them prizes for games, wrapping them in tissue paper and patterned cellophane makes it that little bit nicer. Even when packaging their orders, I use little stickers which say, "Your feedback matters. Please leave me a little review by posting a picture to your Facebook and tagging me on my page in it." Now I have changed this, I am actually getting flyers produced to share that on one side and to ask for referrals on another and to tell them what their rewards will be for a basket, a party or a recruit. If you've ever used eBay, you will know how important it is to have feedback. Everybody who orders has a mini tester in their order just as a thank you for supporting my business. This too has led to more sales. I also pop on a sticker that says order during your birthday month for a free gift. I have stopped doing this because I like to keep it simple. I will just remind them in one of my newsletters at the end of the year. All these little things add up to the experience for you and your customer. It's a process and a good habit to get into. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to do your best and treat people how you'd like to be treated. You never want to miss an opportunity. Everybody is a customer, remember. Even when you go away on holiday, you could take a warmer and some info. I've done this in the past. Now I have some caravan holiday homeowners in the south of the UK that purchase from me, all because I took my daughter away for the weekend. You don't have to make more work for yourself. Just make the most of the opportunity you do have in front of you. Each day is a new day to meet somebody new just by living your life, going shopping or anything like that. Enjoy the ride. Take it one step at a time, one person at a time. I looked at it as gaining one customer. I did that, then reset the goal, and I keep resetting it, one at a time. There were times I wanted to give up, but being a mummy with dreams, that was not an option. Not only that, even if I had a few customers and felt like I was giving more than I got, I knew in the end it would benefit me and to just keep on going. It bothered me more that I would be letting those customers down, so knew I had to keep on going. It's tough for any type of business in the start. You do get to a brick wall, but if you develop a habit to consistently put yourself out there and meet new people, it will work. You need to have true grit. Look at Richard Branson. He didn't get to where he is today by giving up. Even he takes the time to sit on his own flights and ask his customers what they want. All it boils down to is time and effort. Caring about your customers is caring about your business, and the grass will only grow where it is watered. The opportunity is right in front of you. You just have to grab it with both hands and make it happen. What are you prepared to work for? What is your why? I hope you have gained some useful hints and tips from my training, and I've not bored you to death. I wish you all the greatest amount of success on your journey, and most of all, plenty of happiness sharing the Scentsy love. Thank you.